So, we are back. I did some quests, I had some fun, and wasted an hour of my XP buff standing around and chatting with people. And now, let's talk to Lana here in the cantina.
You came. Good. I'm aware I've been somewhat quiet following your success on Tython. Don't mistake my reticence for apathy. Truth is, I have a great deal to say. Now that we're alone, we can have a real dialogue.
Darth Arcus wouldn't appreciate you going behind his back like this.
No, I don't imagine he would. Especially considering what I have to say. Darth Arcus wasn't entirely forthcoming about his reasons for invading the Jedi Temple. Not even with me. He was after a very specific item. An artifact.
I overheard Arcus talking to Go. It did seem like they had some ulterior motive.
If I knew more, I could determine what that motive is. There's very good reason to be concerned about it.
Meaning?
I now believe that the Republic's attack on Korriban wasn't a retaliation for Tython. It was intended to coincide with our own attack.
Attacking Korriban while the Empire still held the Jedi Temple didn't make much sense to me at the time. It still doesn't.
Nor should it, not from our current vantage point. But a wider context may exist that could explain recent events. There's something in the Force that I've never felt before. It exists nowhere and everywhere at once, writhing, growing.
I should sense that as well. Are you sure?
I think I sense this growth because I'm tied to it somehow. Maybe by association to Darth Arcus. I think the Empire's in terrible danger. I'm used to offering my counsel to others. Now I turn to you for yours, Dark Lord. Will you help me?
I did not join the Dark Council to stand idly by while the Empire crumbles around me.
I knew I could count on you. I felt it. I'll see if I can't make sense of what happened on Tython and Korriban, and what all of this means. Whatever I find, I'll let you know as soon as I can. Stay vigilant, and may the Force ever serve you. Welcome. So good to see you again. As implied in our last brief communication, Darth Arcus is at the center of a grand conspiracy. Arcus had the Jedi Temple raided to acquire knowledge of Rakata technology that he could use to harm the Empire. Even now, he plots against us.
What can you tell me about this technology?
Nothing, I'm afraid. He smartly kept the details hidden from me, but we're very close to the truth now. I've followed Arcus to a secure undersea laboratory here on Manaan, where he's working with a Selkath geneticist on something. I've been trying to learn more. I've also discovered that Colonel Darroch secured passage to the same laboratory. He was behind the Republic's raid on Korriban.
It seems to me that Arcus and Darroch are working together.
That's my feeling as well, but we won't know for certain unless we get into that laboratory. As I said, it's a well-protected facility. You'll have to make your way through heavily armed Selkath and dismantle their security grid.
You're not coming?
I'd intended to confront Darth Arcus myself, but I sense a presence here. A potential ally. I'll remain in touch and let you know how my search progresses. May the Force be at your service.
Start where we left.
Darth Arcus isn't far. I can sense him. We have to learn what he and the Selkath are doing down there and confront him. To have your run of the place, you'll need to shut down the security grid. You have the coordinates now. I'll stay in touch.
Yeah, Lana Biniko is quite force sensitive.
Take it easy.
I am not sure why she has no title. Maybe someone of you can explain it to me, because she is not an apprentice anymore, but she is no lord either, it seems. She's just Sith like many others. I guess you only... my guess is, let's say like that, is that you have to have a Darth as a master who is able to give you the title Lord.
I've met our potential ally, who's already proved quite resourceful. He's learned of a prisoner in the security hub who's been scheduled for disposal by experimentation. This Jakaro sounds like someone you might want to talk with, as soon as you contend with the head of security.
Yeah, for some reason we do much more damage here than before and the other flashpoints, but I'm not complaining. Maybe it's pity of from the game.
Take it easy.
Yeah, Jakaro. Not a big fan. I don't like him. Outsiders do not belong here, he said. Those wet noises are disgusting. It's just like my Ginks, he makes those wet noises sometimes too. Out of nowhere, and yeah. I forgot to have him here. I'm all brain AFK, you could say. I forgot that I don't have to kill the druids, but the boss. The time for clemency has passed. Violators will be executed. Your fate is sealed. Just so you know what he's talking about.
Jedi doesn't fear death.
Every time she says that, I fear she is near death, but she is not. Oh, there's actually something in there. Gear score 200. Okay.
We're rescued!
Stupid Druid. This does not look like a rescue cross.
My most sincere apologies for his outburst. Please don't leave us here to rot. I implore you.
Do not speak for me when I have not spoken, or I will shut you off forever. Oh.
I want to know who you are and why you've been imprisoned.
I am C2D4, former translator to Her Eminence Queen Lena of Onderon. And this is my current master, the renowned illicit transport specialist, Jacaro.
A smuggler, in other words.
Jacaro was hired, quite innocuously, by a Selkath geneticist named Garima. We delivered a large shipment of perfectly legal medical supplies here to this facility. Imagine our consternation when Garima then had us imprisoned and interrogated most harshly by two awful creatures.
An imp this in the pub. I told them the truth, but they scheduled us for Gorima's experiments anyway.
So it's true. Darth Arcus and Colonel Derek are working together.
Is that significant?
Imps and pups in a secret alliance, Druid. I have a bad feeling about this. So does this imp here. You have come to stop the pup and the imp, have you not?
An extra hand wouldn't be entirely unwelcome. Interested?
I want a chance to add revenge on my captures, but I must first gather my weapons and see that my ship is
hurry
intact.
and regroup with you at our earliest opportunity.
Rookies are okay. Let's say I like them in the films, but having conversations with them.
Nice to see you've made a new friend, or friends, as it were. But a warning, you're about to encounter members of the Order of Shasa, Force-sensitive Selkath who are neither Jedi nor Sith. Their complicity here does not bode well for us.
Okay. Lana's input is quite interesting sometimes. And we will have this from here on all the time. We will always have allies talking into our comm system, so... Yeah, back to the rookie. I'm happy if I don't have to read to you at the moment, so every character who has something to say, who I have to read out loud to you, is not welcome. I like my voice to rest. Of course. There is one sentry hidden behind that who triggers all
Jedi doesn't fear
the
death.
others. Evil persons. Very evil persons. And how did that sniper get all the way over there?
Our ally just made note of strange power signatures in your vicinity. He believes they may be emanating from Rakata technology. It warrants a closer look. Tap into a nearby console so we can investigate.
We wouldn't even have to kill those. So 3 of the golden ones, so let's at least put one to sleep. Oh, come on. He really destroyed my sleep? No, he didn't. But I guess Ashara will, of course. But hey, it is story mode, as you can see. There is no real damage done.
Vagyok Hajlando, minden tarta.
Okay, now let's kill him.
Vago eliseges, lehasak.
You don't know me,
Yeah,
but I'm
and
here
a
with
few
Lana.
others.
She's meditating using her connection to Dark Arcus to pinpoint his location. She wanted you to know if I found anything, and I did. Energy readings from Garima's lab. Rakata technology's firing up like crazy in there. Don't know for sure what's going on, but I can pretty much guarantee it's got to be stopped.
Yeah, that's the first time we hear Theron Shan. Theron? In German it's Theron Shan. I think here it's Theron. In case you didn't hear the first few sentences, hi, you don't know me, but I'm here with Lana. She's meditating, using her connection to Darth Arcos to pinpoint his location. She wanted to know if I found any. She wanted you to know if I found anything, and I did. Energy readings from Gorima's lab. Rakata technology is firing up like crazy in there. Don't know for sure what's going on, but I can pretty much guarantee it's got to be stopped.
You must be Garima. Time to talk.
Is hoge sohanem
What?
tertelisa.
How did you
The
get in
hard
here?
way.
Nemvod kinta
So you're
vila
not here
dito
with my
toto.
underwriters.
La
No,
tate
you are something else
hatamogot
entirely.
a.
You are trouble.
Are you making cyborgs in here?
Ahajukata
My creations
ferfiata
are far
valt.
more than mere cyborgs.
Hosu idon keras
Coronel
ulas
Darok
elvan
and Darth
nasto
Arcas will
asbun
arrive shortly to
ahadasa.
claim this prototype Rakata tech
Amun
warriors.
aja
They are
kostonga.
self-repairing,
Vota
virtually
hoge mar
immortal.
imnik.
I am most
Ete
proud of my
varaholo.
creations, though it did take many dozens of attempts to make the grafting process non-lethal. Garima, you planned to cut me open, you double-dealing Goral slug.
As igrit.
It was not my decision. Admittedly, I was eager for my
He
first
mustn't get another
attempt
chance to betray us. Shoot him already!
at an implant on a Wookiee. Dear God, I'm so happy when this flashpoint is done and I no longer have to read everything to you.
Garima could still be of use to us. Put your weapon down.
The ugly fish deserves
I'm not
to
going
die.
to repeat myself, Shikaro.
Stay down. I do not want to look at you.
How very unexpected.
This is the potential complication you sensed?
No, this is not my advisor, but rather an associate. It would appear Beniko laid out a convincing case that I'm up to no good.
You spit upon everything the Dark Council represents.
The Dark Council. A myopic institution that does nothing more than boost the egos of those who smother its gilded seats.
She thinks you've gone to the other side, Arcus.
It is somewhat amusing, isn't it? Sorry to cut this short, but since we have everything we need...
That does not feel good.
We're leaving now.
As this facility comes crashing down upon itself, enjoy a preview of our infinite army. Me again. Derek and Arcus ejected all the emergency pods. No going back the way you came. Good news is I slayed one of the pods. Got it on remote pilot, headed for a docking hatch nearby. You should have the coordinates by now. Get moving. Getting readings from their Alpha cyborg. That thing's serious and it's coming right for you. Stay sharp. Take that thing out, quick!
Ah, now he's talking here. They confuse me.
Lana said you were tough! Come on, let's see it!
Yeah, and here you get the warning that this facility will go down in 5 minutes time. And that is a warning you should heed, because it will go down in 5 minutes. There is I'm sorry. There is a timer to this boss fight, and if you are too slow, then you're dead. Yeah, and as you can see, there is no real damage coming through, which had me quite nervous the first time I was in here.
The Force be with us.
And I'm still waiting. There's a call to tank. You can heal yourself. There it is. And now it's getting a bit difficult, because now you have to put this thing
Lead wisely.
in here, and then the shield will at one point fail. Yeah, now it's down, okay. But it will regenerate at some point, and then you rather have, yeah. The best thing is you put your companion away, as long it has the aggro, and yeah. Have him running around. It's much easier, in fact, while doing this in a group, because you don't have
Just keeps going.
the problem of other people, yeah, not doing what you do. You only have to think about what you do, let's say it like that. Whereas now I have to think about what my companion is doing, because my companion is of course aggroing. And yeah. And now I will have Ashara attacking him till he gets the shield back. I maybe should go to bed.
Watch it!
The Force be with us.
And I really hope that he goes down without regenerating that shield.
Gonna have to breathe water if you don't get going here.
2 minutes. Oh god. And I have mail. Nice. Does he have the shield again? I think he has the shield again. Shara, get over here.
Lead wisely.
Great work.
Ah, now he's dead. Yeah, and you should then... You can't loot him. It's made for that because the time is still ticking. So activate this console and get out of there.
Hang on. Emergency pod's almost secure, but not quite.
You're with the Republic, aren't you?
That's right. I'm also saving your lives. You got a problem with that?
Just get us out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Hurry! I wasn't built to survive the crushing depths!
Rookies are not built that
Okay, all
way
set.
either.
Climb in and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, and the loot from this boss you will find here. Anything good? Research data, crafting materials, and yes, that thing. Yeah, return to Lana Benico. Okay, interesting text. I won't read it to you. If you want to know what it says, play the game. And use the friendship code in the box. Description box.
Welcome back. Once again, you've displayed a skill and determination that few possess.
I've seen worse.
Perhaps I should make proper introductions.
No need to tell me who I'm addressing. I'm Theron Shan, Republic SAS, and your new ally.
And yes, finally I have someone I can flirt with. Even if I most likely am not... Yeah. I'm not happy right now because...
You could always join the Empire. I think you'd make a welcome asset.
I'm oddly flattered. Not even going to consider it, of course, but flattered.
The way we were fooled by Darth Arcus, the same happened to Theron, except with the Colonel.
And between what you found down in that lab and what Lana and I pieced together, I can tell you they're both traitors.
Arcus and Darrok are in league with a dangerous movement, a shadowy cult known as the Order of Revan.
The Order of Revan's no secret to me. I had a run-in with them on Dromund Kaas.
In an earlier incarnation, perhaps. They seem to have grown strong and bold, very bold. The Order of Revan used to operate in the shadows of Imperial space, but now their ranks include at least one major Republic figure.
That means I can't trust my people and Lana can't trust hers. Present company excluded. And if the Revanites are building an army of cyborgs...
I do not care about any of this. I want revenge on the Poop and the Imp who left me to die, twice.
And I am C2D4, former translator to Her Eminence Queen Lena of Onderon.
Hey, Jakaro, how would you feel about helping me track those two down?
I can help. I have many contacts all over the galaxy, but I do the driving.
We'll talk about it. Lana, will you be joining us?
We don't yet know how deep the Revanites' influence runs. I must learn what I can from within the Empire. You've done well here, as expected. We'll speak again soon. Our work here is done.
Speak to Lana Benico on the Imperial fleet.
I was about to send out a search party.
Sorry, I had to confirm some things before coming to see you. As I suspected, the Order of Revan as it once existed is no more. A bit of a shame, really.
Yeah.
The Revanites' pragmatism may have been anathema to the Sith, but there was something appealing about it.
You should know that I was made a Revanite.
After crossing Darth Arcus, I doubt your membership stands. Not that the Revanites of now resemble the group as you understood it. The Order of Revan, as it stands now, doesn't wish to change the Empire from within. It aims to destroy us completely, and the Republic along with us. I've not yet learned why or how, but Theron Shan might. He appears to be rather good at his job.
Theron. Okay, that's a complete different pronunciation for this name than in German. Completely different.
Good at his job or not, he's not bad to look at.
If you say so. I've been too preoccupied by our state of affairs to notice. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
The Wookiee smuggler and his droid. How do they fit in?
It's not entirely clear to me, but Jakara will prove useful to us. That much I sense unmistakably. I should get to my investigation. Whatever Arctus Revenites and their infinite army has in store for the galaxy, it can't be good. May the Force ever serve you.
Okay, I don't have HK51 with this character. But I have lots of customizations for him now. Speak with Lana Benico. Imperial Fleet. Yeah, but I think I will call it quits for now, because there is still, I think, one flashpoint coming, and this flashpoint is a quite long one. So I will go to bed because it's after midnight, and will record the next videos tomorrow or today as you want to see it. So see you. Bye bye.